Hello students, welcome back. Once again, this is your English teacher Himanshi ma'am and we are doing for class 8 course book chapter number 3 Journey by Night. In the previous video lesson we had started with the chapter and we had discussed how the story begins and what all happens with the characters. Now let us find out how many characters there. We have Sher Singh Bahadur, the father, then we have mother, then we have the two sons, Sher Singh who is 12 years old and the little Kuwar who falls ill. That's right. In the beginning of the story, what all we have discussed? Let's do a quick recap. What we had discussed is that Sher Singh Bahadur has to go on a wildlife expedition with some photographers. With him, he takes some other male members of the village for helping him, and one specific reason was that they had to beat drums to scare the animals and scatter them and bring them out from the hidden bushes so that the wildlife photographers could take their pictures. So before we go any further with the story, what are the 3 things that you will first do? You are going to like this video, you are going to share this video, and you have to make sure more number of students from your class as well as other sections become the subscriber of this channel. And students, in previous videos I am observing that many students have now built this habit of mentioning their name, class and section in the comment box, but still there are some students who directly write their question or their comment without mentioning their name. Beta, if you're writing something on my video lesson, I need to know to whom I'm talking, isn't it? How will I respond to your questions if I don't know to whom I'm talking? So make sure, even if it is the smallest of comment you have to put, you have to write your name, class and section. It's very simple. Just mention your question, your answer, your query, your comment, whatever it is, and in the bracket just simply write your name with class and section. Simple as that. Don't forget that. Okay, now who is the writer? Who has written this story? Anyone? Any guesses? Well, this story is written by Nora Burke. That's right. And about Nora Burke, what had we discussed? What is the most interesting fact about her? The most interesting fact is that she had spent a very large amount of her childhood in India because her father was a forest officer in British government before Indian independence, and that childhood influenced her in such a way that later she became a travel writer and a very famous novelist. And this again was actually a short play written by Nora Burke, but for our books it has been adapted into a story. Okay, let us come to the story now. In the beginning we had discussed now Sher Singh Bahadur has already left for his expedition, and it is time that we come to the main part. Little Kuwar, the younger son of Sher Singh Bahadur, is feeling ill. He is very sick with stomach ache. He is having stomach ache which is completely unbearable. He is not able to tolerate the pain. His mother and his elder brother Sher Singh, they both are also worried. The mother tries some home remedy. She boils a cloth of peas in the hot water and tries to put it on his stomach so that it gives him some relief. But unfortunately, it does not do anything useful. Then Sher Singh, the elder son, suggests his mother that maybe we should call back father. He will do something. But the mother gets worried. She says, no father, it's not possible to visit your father. He must already be so far gone in the dense forest. Then Sher Singh takes a decision. He says, mother, if father is not available, maybe I should go to the hospital. And where was the hospital? Where did they have to go? They had to reach Kala Ghat. That's right. You have to remember all these details about the story. Okay, it's very important. So Sher Singh says, I will take little Kuwar to Kala Ghat. First, the mother is very worried. She shows expression of tension on her face. She is worried. She says, you are just a 12-year-old boy and it is already time of sunset. By the time you will start your journey, it will become night time. It will not be safe for you. And you are carrying your little brother with you. You both will die. It is a possibility. But Sher Singh insists. He says, no mother, there is no time to lose anymore. Little Kuwar is feeling really sick. If we do not take him to the hospital now, he might die. So the mother agrees. Let us come to this part of the story. Now what happens is the mother agrees. She says that, okay beta, if this is what you have to do, then fine. I will prepare you for your journey. What she does is she takes out a sari, Indian females wear saris. She takes out a sari and she tears it off and makes it a sling. Sling, you know, sling bags, backpack bags. Now obviously they're living in a village, so they're not going to carry sling bags. So what she does is she makes a sling around the shoulder of Sher Singh so that he can carry his little brother on his back. Okay, so she makes that sling around his shoulder and the back, and she puts the little brother inside that. You know, it's like a basket in the back. And Sher Singh finally starts his journey. When he starts his journey, it is already time of sunset. The sun is going down and the darkness is coming out. So although Sher Singh had, you know, agreed earlier, you know, his mother even told him that your brother may be too heavy for you to lift. I mean, you're just a boy, little boy yourself. It might be difficult for you to lift him. But Sher Singh insists. He says, no mother, I'll go. I have to take care of my little brother's health. So when she finally puts the smaller boy on the back of Sher Singh, then, you know, for a minute he feels that maybe he has made a bit of a bigger promise. Maybe it is not going to be an easy journey. He feels that hesitation. Now student, does this happen with you? Do these things happen with you? Like, you know, when you make a big promise that yes, I will do this big thing, I will achieve this big target. But when you finally start your work on that target, do you feel this hesitation inside you, this inhibition inside you, that maybe I am expecting a bit too much out of myself? For example, if you tell your parents that yes, I promise that I'm going to score 90 in the next exam, but when you have to start preparing for getting that 90 and you have to study for longer hours, then you feel that maybe I've made a bit of bigger promise and maybe I might not be able to do it. Isn't it? Does this happen to you? Well, let me know in today's comment box. So now finally Sher Singh has started his journey. He is about to reach the jungle, the forest area. Now Sher Singh is recalling all the stories he has heard about the animal hunting, the people getting killed by you know, the beast animals. Who are the beast animals? The bears, the tigers, the leopards. So he starts thinking about these wild animals and what all can happen, what all wrong things can happen if he's unsafe and he gets caught in the middle of any such scenario. So he's having his hesitation. He keeps recalling all the stories he has heard and he keeps on moving. Okay, so now he is moving ahead. Now students, in the next video lesson, what are we going to find out? We are going to find out how his journey actually goes. Will he meet any animal on his way? Will he have any encounter with any wild animal? Do you think his life will be in danger? Do you think little Kuar will die during the journey? Will he survive till the morning? Will they reach Kalaghat? All these questions we will find out in the next video lesson. That's it for today. Again, in the description box, you're going to have a link, and according to that, you have to do your questions. And make sure you're reading the story from your books, whether it is hard copy or soft copy. You have to keep on reading your stories to make it correlation with my video lessons. Okay students, any query, what are you going to do? You're going to write it in the comment box with your name, class and section. That's it for today. Bye bye. Take care.